Future scanning, workplace information technology. While the future of information technology will touch every aspect of human life, there is one field that has already been touched and will irrevocably change now and in the future: the workplace. Already smartphones, laptops, 4G, and the internet, these technologies allow people to be tethered to the office. From the dictaphone to the fax machine to the laptop to the smartphone, the workplace has definitely been a hotbed of innovation in the field of information technology. So what does the future of information technology look like? Once the realm of airplane pilots, simulators are now a big part of companies' training programs. Thanks to devices like the Oculus Rift, which was once only considered a machine to play fully immersible virtual reality games, VR gaming devices have found a second life as a tool helping companies like Walmart and UPS train their ever-expanding workforces. These new virtual tools allow trainees to learn their jobs without being face-to-face with live customers. For Walmart, the training ranges from helping virtual customers to ringing out virtual orders. While for UPS, the new training tools allow training drivers to drive down virtual roads while looking from left to right for hazards, which not only allows the new drivers to train effectively under program conditions, but also saves the company thousands of dollars in fuel each year. Cubicles may be a thing of the past, especially at some of the hottest tech startups. Companies are experimenting with open office seating arrangements. This means that each employee will decide where they sit every day to do their work, and every day that they come into the office, when they come into the office. Some desks may be outfitted with a computer workstation, or an employee may be required to use their employer-supplied laptop. When a workstation has a dedicated computer workstation installed, the employee would log on using employer-supplied log-on credentials. Once logged on, the computer would negotiate with the company computer network and allow the employee access to all of their files on the network. This allows companies to have employees with a full range of movement throughout the company. For example, if an employee has to head to an office location across the country or even across the world, they would not have to worry about bringing a specific laptop or worry about bringing specific files, as they would always be on hand. Freelancing, the side job, the side hustle. Call it what you will, one way information technology has changed the face of work is by allowing anyone and everyone to become their own boss, if only for a weekend at a time. With the advent of the side hustle, many websites and apps have sprung up to allow the populace to make a few extra dollars on the side. Do you know anyone who drives for Lyft or Uber? How about someone that does graphic design on Fiverr, or someone who sells handmade items on Etsy, offers their services as a freelancer or Upwork? There are people who spend their afternoons putting together IKEA furniture via TaskRabbit. These are all different ways that people have jumped on the side hustle boom. Also, just because it's a side hustle does not mean that it has to be a side job. There is a small cadre of workers that have shunned the typical office and now call one of these operations their primary source of income. There are many other uses of information technology in the workplace. Many organizations use information technology to deliver continuing education and other materials directly to the employee. For example, H&R Block allows its employees to not only keep up with new tax law changes, but also offers a full spectrum of continuing education courses to allow their employees to stay on top of IRS tax preparer regulations year after year. Information technology allows businesses and employees to collaborate with other employees who may be in locations hundreds or thousands of miles away, yet can email or conference call as though they were in the same city. When Wells Fargo had a system issue in February 2019, branch employees formed ad hoc networks using the few systems that were still available to keep multiple branches updated on what systems were functioning and any workarounds that were available for the systems that were still down. Information technology allows employees to keep track of ever-changing company information in real time, such as stock prices and other important information. Of course, the proliferation of information technology has had excellent results in the workplace, but it has also had quite a few downsides. With employees expected to be able to use the internet and smart devices to do their work, it comes with the risk that some employees will use their work time as playtime on the internet playing games or reading random articles on Wikipedia or Facebook. The computer systems can also crash or otherwise become unresponsive. A recent example was when Wells Fargo had an issue at a data center. For 2 days, customers weren't able to use debit or credit cards. Likewise, team members in the branches were deadlocked. The computer systems weren't able to be used as the same data center that housed the credit card and debit card information also housed the back-end software for them. As employees begin to take their devices home or use personal devices to communicate with coworkers, there's a greater risk that employees will take their work home with them. That is, they'll continue to work with coworkers on personal devices after hours. This creates an always-on mentality with employees that even in their off time, they're nothing more than office drones. This can lead to undue stress and burnout, and it can also lead to having client information leaked through those devices. Another problem is the rapid spread of computer vision syndrome. This is caused by prolonged computer and smartphone use. Symptoms include eye strain, blurred vision, and headaches. These may also be caused by poor lighting and glare, which are common in most office situations. Thank you for watching our presentation on information technology. I am Orna Sheeran for Bradley Hall and Katie Godlewski.